From the south side of Chicago, Welks Guaranteed Rate Field. Today, it's the second of this 3-game series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Chicago White Sox. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Dirk Zamaya, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, he's a workhorse. You know, he knows how to win games. And last game, complete game victory. He just stayed around and continued to hang in there long enough to get that W. You love it when he's on the mound.
Now at the plate, Alonzo Wells. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Center fielder, number 23.
And underway on the south side as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Harold, these White Sox, as they enter play today, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
They look like the best team in baseball right now. Every team sits out and says, can we win double digits in a row when you put your roster together? Can our rotation go through and win a couple games each? Well, that's what this club is doing right now. They're in double-digit territory of a win streak. And when you're doing that, you're doing everything right.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Fastball, strike 3 called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon. With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. HR, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Matt, this is a scary lineup. They've got power and they have speed. They score runs in all different ways. They hit the ball to the ballpark, and they score on balls in the gap when you have a runner at first base. That's what speed, power combination can do. This is a very tough lineup.
At the plate, William Gibbons. And it's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, Matt, Woody usually calls a pretty nice game back there, although consistency has been an issue brought up with him in the past. We'll see if it comes into play.
Subcheck is there, 2 down.
Batting third, first baseman, Clarence Bradshaw.
Standing in, Clarence Bradshaw. He went deep in the contest last night. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
Ready with the 0-2. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
The 1-2 pitch. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Diamondbacks down in order. Now it's the White Sox turn in a scoreless ball game. The right-hander from Venezuela gets the starting nod in this one. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, he's having a decent year. I mean, you look at the fact that he's got an ERA under 350. That tells me he's keeping his team in ball games. He's giving them a great effort, and sometimes he's pitching deep in games. So I don't know what we'll get today, but I do think he'll go out there and give this team some solid innings.
So striding forward now, Xavier Uribe, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Well, Harold Reynolds, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Matt, this has been one of those up-and-down teams. They lost the last game, putting them at 500. Everybody wants to play above 500 baseball. Maybe they'll be motivated by that alone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to left. Sanchez has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number one. A moment here from the south side to take a look at the Pale Host starting lineup in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, you know, the man hitting cleanup has had a rough go of it lately. He won the Silver Slugger last year in the American League, but by watching him this year, it looks like he's using that Silver Slugger bat at the plate because he has no bat speed right now. We'll see if he can finally get it going.
Now at the plate, Scott Subcheck. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. One out, nobody on. And he takes a called strike two.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting third, the shortstop, Robbie Lopez.
Stepping into the box, Robbie Lopez. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And he lays off there 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Ortega. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. Still no score. Stepping in, Mariano Ortega. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat. Into the windup and the pitch. Down the third baseline. Backhanded. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Well, let's take a look at the White Sox defense brought to you by Majestic. We're looking at one of the best defensive teams. That not many balls get through here. You're going to have to earn it if you want to beat these guys.
Ready now, Lionel Boyd comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Curveball looked at here for strike one. And he misses with it. 1-1. Bases are empty. One man out. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Again, he sends it out of play. Again, a 1-2. Another one sent foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. To third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting 6, the designated hitter, Andres Ramirez.
Digging in now, Andres Ramirez. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of a bat, but I'm not.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in, Nick Lopez. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one. Now a swing and a fly ball. Ortega on the move, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bradshaw backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the D-backs. And these guys can really defend. All you got to do is look at the error column. They're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. They don't beat themselves very often. You're going to have to earn it to beat them.
Stepping in, Phil Carter. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. Ortega is after it, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
And he lays off for ball one.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll pull into second with one away.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Now at the plate, Taylor McCutcheon. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And the runner's breaking for third. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting seventh, designated hitter, Brandon
at the plate,
Swanson.
Brandon Swanson. And he's really been feeling it at the plate the last week or so. Definitely one player to keep your eye on right now. From the stretch. This is line to left. And a base hit as that'll chase the run home from third, and the White Sox take a 1-0 lead.
I like that hit a lot. That's a clutch two-out hit. Now, a lot of times we think it's got to equate to late innings. You can do it early in the game, too. Gives them a 1-0 lead, sets them up with a nice cushion, and now it changes how the game is played on the defensive side as well.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he just manages to get his hand in. Into the box now. Anthony Brown back up the middle. And now he has some trouble with it in center. The relay. Throw won't get him.
That's the 7th game he's hit in. Look out. 7 games. That's 1 week of feeling pretty good. Let's see how long he can make this last.
Coming to the plate now, Delman Watson. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. White Sox pick up just the one. We'll go now to the top of the third. White Sox on top, 1-0. In now, Fisher Asuncion. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
This one's down. It's the first hit for Arizona, and it's going to be for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
Into the box now, John Clark. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home.
His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one can get there. We'll try it again. Runner at third here, nobody out. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Batting ninth.
Striding in, Alexis Sanchez. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard up the middle. And this is a base hit, and that'll get him on the board as this ball game is tied at 1.
Well, he comes up with a big RBI single right there, and now we're starting all over. Right where we started, tie ball game.
Alonzo.
Striding in once again, Alonzo Wells. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Lifted in the air to right field. Subcheck, giving chase. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Digging in for his second at bat, William Gibbons. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
There's a belt high strike to even the count at 1-1.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that.
And this one gets away. A throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. And that misses. Ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 6.
Digging in to try it again, Clarence Bradshaw. First pitch on its way. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the run will come in to score from second as now it's a 3-1 ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mariano Ortega. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
And this will be fouled away. 3 runs already home here. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Pulled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's through, a base hit. And that'll plate the runner from third, as with that the lead swells to 4-1.
That's just a great baseball play. The pitcher executed his pitch, but the hitter was better, stayed with it, got a ball down, and drove it through.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball left side. Reined in. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Ready for another chance? Xavier Uribe. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Xavier Uribe.
Squared that one up just a little late. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. He takes the turn and heads for second. And the White Sox get something going here. It's a leadoff double.
Well, Matt, that's his 8th game with that hit right there. 8 games in a row he's swinging the bat. We've been watching him over this week, just scorching.
Standing in, Scott Subcheck. And now the runner's trying for third. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Ortega going back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Hey, there are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
In now, Robbie Lopez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 10 for him on the year, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Hey, that's not an easy thing to do, to go back-to-back. When the guy in front of you goes deep, you walk up to the plate and you feel like, hey, I'm going to do what he just did. How about that? Back-to-back bombs.
The batter, left fielder, Nick
into the box,
Lopez.
Nick Lopez. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. He swings and crushes it. Oh, my, there is no doubt about this one. And they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 23 for him thus far. As they will take the lead here, it's now a 5-4 ball game.
Well, they say hitting's contagious, but I didn't know home runs were. Third home run in a row by this team. They have got it working right now.
Stepping in now,
First
Phil
baseman, number
Carter.
00.
A swing and a drive sent
Carter.
out toward the gap. Ortega racing back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Well, that's his second double of the game, and I thought it might have enough to get out of here.
Fielder.
Banged it off the wall,
Taylor.
and he's looking really good in this one.
Into the box now, Taylor McCutcheon, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. 4 runs here in this half inning. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. One and two, here it comes. Back up the middle. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Carter rounds third and is digging for the plate, and he's able to get back in there at first safely.
Everybody has bad days at the office, including starting pitchers. He's given up 5 runs in this inning alone, and you have to wonder how long the manager's going to stay with him. Not long, I would bet.
There's a shot out to right center field. McCutcheon is on his way home. The relay throw. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And they'll slap the tag on him here in the rundown between second and third.
Third baseman, Anthony
Into the box now,
Brown.
Anthony Brown. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Reached for and popped into the air back behind second. Gibbons takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
The batter, catcher, Delman Watson.
Now to the plate, Delman Watson. Into the windup and the pitch. Line towards center field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Striding into the box, Andres Ramirez.
Leading off
And
for
Dan, I'm
Arizona.
sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind
Andres
button on that last
Ramirez.
inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Lopez is right there, and it's a very quick out number one.
Shortstop.
Hey, this guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Stepping into the box, Fisher Asuncion. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Subcheck. Racing back. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 4th home run for him on the season, and that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here.
When this one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back, but no dice.
In now, John Clark, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Standing in now, Alexis Sanchez, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. So the 2-out base hit on the top of the inning is still alive.
He just ambushed him right here. First pitch fastball. He was looking for it, and boom, base hit.
Into the box, Alonzo Wells. Swing and a line drive. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. But the Diamondbacks do get one back courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the White Sox 7 and the Diamondbacks 5. Digging in and looking for more, Xavier Uribe, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Number 15.
First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Slapped hard the opposite way. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Well, balls are flying all over the ballpark in this one here, right here, man. Leadoff single, another one here in the middle innings to get things going. This has been a great offensive performance by both teams.
Now the Diamondback skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So the pitching line will not be kind to him here this afternoon, as he just pretty much could not get anything working. Kenny Bishop answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Stepping in now, Scott Subcheck, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball, as he's behind 0-2 now. Hit hard to third. He's got it. One there. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
Gotta love that out of your reliever, right? The first batter he faces, he gets to roll over into a double play. Pulled the right string that time, Skip.
In now, Robbie Lopez, as he loops under the ball and pops it up. Clark has a play. And that retires the side. Good guys held in check here. They're still up 7-5. Ready once again, William Gibbons. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman, William.
First offering
Gibbons.
on its way. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Brown is going to have plenty of room as he puts it away in front of the dugout for the first out of the inning. It's fair to say that early on, at least, the runs have come in bunches here this afternoon. A high-scoring affair thus far, and we're only in the 5th inning. Digging in once again, Clarence Bradshaw. A hit in 2 tries so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 5 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Arizona. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Tapper up the line, but it's foul. Strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. McCutcheon moves over, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order. They're down 7-5. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Nick Lopez. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen, as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. The pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Asuncion takes it in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, first baseman, Phil Carter.
Ready for another shot now. Phil Carter. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. Hit on the ground out to short. Asuncion comes up with it. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th.
Now batting, center fielder, Taylor McCutcheon.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Taylor McCutcheon. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Little chopper back his way. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. They lead it 7-5. Digging in once again, Lionel Voit. Rain continues to fall here in the 6th.
Voit.
First pitch on its way. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
And this is fouled straight back. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Takes this the other way to right. Subcheck is there, 1 away.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Andres Ramirez is the batter now as he looks at a ball, 1-0. And the pitch. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. Around first, digging for 2. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Standing in now, Fisher Asuncion. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, John Clark, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Oh and 1 count, and the pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. 5 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Arizona. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Digging in and looking for more, Brandon Swanson. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers that trust from their managers. We'll see how he.
Oh, 0-1. Here's the pitch. Fast. 1-1. Here it comes. Hard hit it, and he's retired, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Anthony Brown.
Ready for another shot now, Anthony Brown. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it into third with a 1-out triple. So that's his 3rd triple of the year.
Yeah, that's not a ton, Matt, but he looked very capable there of picking up some more as the season goes on.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's now an 8-5 game.
Number 15, second baseman, Xavier Uribe.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Xavier Uribe. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Scott Subcheck will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Grounded to third. Boyd gloves it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Sox get a run here on 2 hits. We're through 6 full. The White Sox lead this one 8-5. Back here on the south side of Chicago, White Sox on top in this one. But before we get out to the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Ready once again, Alexis Sanchez. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Sanchez.
First delivery to him on the way. Right over the middle, knee high.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Hit out towards second. Uribe has it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Line to the right side. And this continues right on through him as he couldn't knock it down.
Well, if I'm pitching, I got to be shaking my head. That's the last thing I'm thinking is he's going to hit a ball down and away and handle it as well as he did to get a base hit.
Gibbons.